Welcome to the top of the morning show. It's your girl TT from the D. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope that you woke up with sunshine in your heart. It's going to be an amazing day today. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling peaceful. I'm feeling really pumped this morning. I haven't had any coffee because I've been fasting. I'm on the Daniel fast, but my fast is a little bit different. Shout out to Triumph Church. Okay, Pastor Kinlock. I'm actually following one of his dearest members' strategies that she shared with our team, and it's actually working for me. So one of the things I've given up this month, or for this Daniel fast season, is coffee. I have not had a cup of coffee. Have I wanted it? Yes. Have I taken it? No. So yeah, I'm feeling all like woo hyped up this morning, but no coffee intended. So today's hot topic is side hustling. Side hustles. What do you think are the top side hustles right now in the United States in 2024? I'm gonna hold on it. Because we see people doing side hustles every day, and we don't even look at it as it's a side hustle. Because it could be their side hustle, or it could be their regular everyday 9 to 5. So I'm going to run down 27 top side hustles that people do. And then I'm going to share a couple of side hustles that I have. Because your girl TT from the D is a hustler, baby. Not only a hustler in the industry, I'm a hustler on the dance floor. Like, I love me a good hustle. Okay, seriously though. So I'm going to run down 27 side hustle ideas. Maybe you might say, you know what? I never thought of that. That's a great idea. Because we're always looking for an additional streamline of income, right? And the ones that I'm going to share this morning, I think that they would be beneficial for some people. You got to have personality for a few of them, and you have to be a people person for a lot of them. Okay. So number one, being an Uber or Lyft driver. Now for me, let me tell you my little story about that, because that is something that I wanted to do several years ago. I wanted to be an Uber driver. I knew nothing about Lyft. I wanted to be an Uber driver. Okay. And that's for people who love to drive. You don't mind meeting different kind of people, right? The working class, or the snooty and the fruity, whatever it looks like. If you don't mind that, then that would be a great job for you. They both offer you a flexible schedule. You can actually, you could drive Uber on your lunch break. You might say, oh, I work a 9 to 5. I ain't got time. On your lunch break. Now, if you get an hour lunch break, think about this. If you get an hour lunch break, and you look at your area, the demographics and where you work, and let's just say you get an hour. You know you're not going to eat for an hour. Now, I'm not about to tell you to go and pick you up something or have your lunch packed in the car and be eating while you talking with food in your mouth, talking to your passenger. No, but what I am saying, while you waiting in the car, and you might see somebody who just needs to get from point A to point D. And it's like, oh, you look at the miles. That's going to take less than 10 minutes. You go make that quick money to go pick them up and take them right over there and get it right back, right? GPS is amazing. But you could use your actual lunch hour and hustle on your lunch hour. Make money on your lunch hour while you're still eating. Because you can get you some grapes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you in the energy season of let's get healthy, let's get better. Some of y'all screaming and meaning it that you're getting your summer bodies. And that's what's up. This weather is fooling y'all, because some of y'all trying to come out here with the summer gear. No, too soon. Okay. But yet, being an Uber or Lyft driver offers you extra pay, and you can work during peak hours, right? Think about the people at the airport. They don't want to have to be dealing with all this stuff. So let's just say you a night owl, and you say, well, you know what? My day is whatever. I'm going to go out and I'm going to be an Uber driver out of the airport or the train station. I would say the airport, because the train station, I think people tend to have family members or, relatives pick them up, friends, right? Me, myself, at a train station, if I'm in my home state, right, then I'm like, oh, I'm just going to have my car parked at this place, or I'm going to have somebody pick me up, a husband, sister, friend, whatever, pick me up, whatever. Now, I will say this. Insurance protection is a needed thing to have if you are going to be an Uber or Lyft driver. Just a caveat to that. Number 2, delivering food, right? You could do, and I'm not talking about the Pizza Hut man or the Domino's pizza driver. No, I'm talking about Grubhub, DoorDash, or Uber Eats. I know people who do DoorDash and they make great money, and it's a side hustle, right? Because we all got to eat. That's the one thing. It's guaranteed we're going to all eat. Now, some of us don't have a car. Some of us don't know how to drive. Some of us drive but still don't know how to drive. Y'all get that, right? All right. So you're thinking about a little side hustle where you're in and out because you're picking it up. They pretty much pay for it already. You just dropping it off. Take your little picture. Boom, boom, boom. You out, right? Good side hustle, right? All right. Number 3, delivering groceries. Now, I'm not a big fan of that. I was blessed, surprisingly, to have Instacart bring some stuff to us one day. And I'm looking at, we got the doorbell ringing. We looking out like, who is that? Young girl running out. She getting groceries out of her car. I'm like, oh, she at the wrong house. I don't know what she doing. She knocked. We opened the door. I was like, honey, you send these bags. This is not for us. We didn't order any groceries. And she says, oh, so-and-so sent this. We're like, what? We're like, no. So, right, it was just a surprise. And it was just like, wow. Now, that's for a person if you don't mind driving and shopping. You got to love to shop, getting in and out, getting in them lines. You know, we don't like to do it for our regular household. So, you got to really don't mind shopping, right? And you get paid to shop. It's not a secret shopper because it's not a secret. But you get paid to shop, deliver groceries, right? And people don't just get groceries. They might get alcohol. You might get somebody that'll order, and I learned this, order alcohol, wine, beer, and they deliver it. I'm like, what? Yeah. And Ship claims you can make up to $22 an hour. Now, that ain't bad. Some people need to give up their regular jobs to just go and do that, right? If you don't mind shopping and you don't mind running around, if you got a car that you don't mind putting them little miles on, go for it, like Local 4. Number 4, become a photographer. If you like taking photos, now what about all my selfie kings and selfie queens, right? Forever having a camera, forever pose and getting that right shot, right? But if you want to get a legitimate photography business, that's one thing. But if you want to just do a side hustle, people need people to take photos all year long. If you got a nice camera and you can go out and they're like, yo, and you just posting your things and people like, I love your work, start freelancing. Right? You could create Christmas cards, postcards, invites. It's graduation season. Put your work out there that you do, graduation packages, wedding packages. This is the season. You get the idea, right? All right. Number 5, people are hustling side hustles with tutoring online. Now, I am not equipped for that. That's not my calling. That is not my thing. But I want you to know, if you didn't graduate, no problem. If you don't really know everything about tutoring, they said no problem. You can look into more information by going to tutor.com, TutorMe, or StudyPool. I don't know them. They're not paying me for that. I'm giving them a free plug. Shout out to them. If people want to go out there and make their side hustle, I just gave you 3 resources. Number 6, become a transcriptionist. TT, what is that? If you're good at typing and listening, it's almost like using a dictaphone. Now, people might be like, oh, what's a dictaphone? For all the gutter-minded people, I'm not talking to you, right? Dictaphones were a system that attorneys used back in the day. I don't know if people still use those, but I know that sometimes I would transcribe notes when I worked at a law firm that an attorney may have left that needed to be transcribed and put into this, client's file or whatever. But if you pay good attention to detail, this could be the thing for you. A transcriptionist is actually a person who is professional at typing, who listens to recorded or live audio and write it up. It's almost like a court reporter, right? And they are very important, like I said, in the medical field and especially the legal field, okay? Great side hustle. And I think they can make anywhere from $20 to $45 an hour, depending on the speed of their typing, their level of speed typing, right? Because you got to be able to put that thing out there, okay? Number 7, join a focus group or take surveys. They forever sending me emails like, hey, take this survey, get a Visa card. Take this, get a $10 gift card. Get this, take this, do that. I'm like, that adds up. It's not a bad way to cash out, right? You can go and try joining focus groups by going to focus groups, right? Or you can look at surveys like mypoints.com or Survey Junkie. Once again, these folks are not paying me. It's not a shameless plug. It's a plug because if it's going to help you make money, I'm all for it, right? Each one, reach one, teach one. Number 8, teach English. Now, if you have a desire to help others learn and time to lead a class online and you actually can teach English, go to VIP Kid. Okay. Now they do require a 4-year degree, but it could be in any field. Okay. Any field. It does not have to be in English. At least 2 years of teaching. At least 2 years, right? Tutoring or coaching experience, right? But if you qualify, they will take care of your lesson plans and grading them for you. Like what? And it's an easy way to get extra money, right? Number 9, rent your home or a spare room on Airbnb. Now that one, that's if you have an extra big bedroom or a garage apartment or in-law suite, right? And you can make a little extra money when you don't have nobody really occupying that space. For an example, you rent out your guest room and a bathroom to 2 guests, right? Think about it. That's annual income. And think about those people who are in and out. You got a nice home, clean, beautiful, inviting room, feng shui-ish, right? And they're in town. They're here for a conference or whatever. They don't want to stay at a hotel. And you can market it something on that level. Like if you want a home cooked meal or a brunch type of meal, and I'm not telling you what to say or how to word it, but just think about it. How could you sell them on it? I don't want to say at the stranger's house. It's like an Airbnb. It's like I can't talk this morning. It's like a bed and breakfast Airbnb. They get to have breakfast. So think about it. And you have like 3 options. You ain't got to make a gourmet meal, but continental, a meat, a potato, and a blah blah, or just like a smoothie or a fruit juice, like for those vegans. You know what I'm saying? Have those options. And it's like you're on your way out the door. You got to go to a meeting. You're here for a conference, and you don't really want to pay the hotel price. Let us make this comfort spot for you. Just an idea. If I had the space, I definitely would look into something like that. Number 10, resell thrifted items. Let me tell you, I taught my now 14-year-old at the age of 10 how to resell his clothes. Yeah, at Once Upon a Child. Yes. My young son, my youngest, and my 21-year-old, he learned about it later in the game. But even at their ages now, they're 21 and 14. Hey, Ma. Now, there's older type of places that you could go to, like for instance, shout out to Regenerations that's in Pleasant Ridge, Michigan. I love to sell things there. Okay. And I might be tired of something. They may can't fit something or tired of something. Somebody else will go in there and walk in and say, wow, oh my God, I can get that. You can find some amazing things there, right? Now, you might say, well, how do I do? Where do I go? How do I do this online? Well, there's places like Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, eBay. Now, eBay been around for 1,000,000 years. You got Poshmark, right? GameStop for those of you that are gamers. And you know how you guys are moving with these games. You 1 minute, oh yeah, I'm doing into this. Nah, I'm tired of that. I don't play that no more. Well, don't just throw it away. Don't let it collect dust. It could be something for somebody who's always wanted it, couldn't afford it at the top peer price. And here it is for below the market price for you. Money in your pocket. Because it's cash for you. Okay. Number 11, get paid for your creative talents. As a freelancer, I'm a creative freelancer. So if you do production work, if you do writing, if you do editing, if you do graphic design, voiceover work, I do voiceover work. I do all kind of stuff, right? You could get paid for that. What sites can I go to, TT? I would suggest like putting your information on Mandy.com. You can look on, for me, I'm local in my city, Detroit Casting. You could even do some things on Fiverr, and that's Fiverr. You could look on Upwork or 99 Designs and connect with other freelancers, right? Reach out, ask if you don't really know. Inquiring minds want to know, right? Number 12, become a personal chef. That's for only the people that know how to cook. Please don't pretend you know how to cook because you scrambled some eggs and you boiled some water for a hot dog. That's not cooking. I'm talking about cooking, baby. Cooking. And I know some cooking fathers, cooking mothers. Okay? All right? Number 13, babysit. I'm going to pass on that. I'm good on watching other people's kids because I do too much right now. When I get home, I like to take naps and things like that. And these kids is different. But for those of you that say, hey, I love children, I love them, you could babysit. Yeah, you could be a nanny, a part-time nanny, a part-time babysitter, right? People are paying for good quality care. People they can trust with their children. And that's hard to find in today's time. Number 14, become a user tester. What does that mean? Well, when businesses realize something isn't working, they need to know why. So they turn into their customers and they want random people like you and me to experience and test things. That's where we come in, right? So you can go to companies like User Testing, Try My UI. They will pay you to test out websites, apps, and products. Most of them you can get paid like $10 each test. It's not bad at all. Quick $10 to do some testing. I joined a focus group and I was a tester and I tried it out. What I didn't like about it is I had to pay for what I wanted up front, what they wanted me to test, and they reimbursed me. But give me my money, but I get it. Like, go on and do it. Submit this receipt. See this your feedback. Boom, you're paid. And it worked. And then I was just like, yeah, nah, I don't got time, right? But for those of you that have a little bit more time than I do, that's a great hustle, right? Number 15, this is only for pet lovers. Dog walk, pet sit. If you love animals, then this is the job for you. Because I saw a woman just yesterday walking about 5 dogs. I said, now either she loved dogs, she got all them dogs in her house, or she's a professional dog walker, because she was doing it effortlessly. And when I tell you them dogs was in line, baby, they was in line. Okay. Now, how do I know how to let them know that I'm doing this? Well, you could put up signs in your neighborhood, not necessarily in front of your house. Okay. You could put up signs looking for a dog walker, a pet sitter. I got the perfect blah, blah, blah. You know, create you a little Facebook page or Instagram page or something like that, and run down what it is you do, you know, your experience level, yada, 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 right? You could post it at work. You could do word of mouth. We all know pet lovers, right? They got pets, and pets are not just pets. They are part of our families. And you can go to like Rover or Wag, right? And they let you set your schedule and adjust your fees. So where can you do that? Yeah, you can do that at your house, or you can dog sit or walk or babysit at their house. People are open. Number 16, clean houses. Woo-woo! Listen, friends. Cleaning a house is hard because when you on the go and you are doing a whole lot, you don't have time to be spicking, spanning, up, topping, and bottoming, right? But if you don't mind getting your hands dirty, you could go in and do a consultation and become a house cleaner, right? Yeah. You can start up at a low cost, get your cleaning supplies, right? How much Pine-Sol, how much Lysol spray, how much wipes, how much bleach, how much Clorox spray, bathroom foamer. You get it? How much of this do you use? Think about it. If you chose to clean 5 houses in one day, I'm just saying, and you have 2 bottles of each of those things I just rambled off, I'm just saying, you're going to have some left over, and you made money on top of money. And depending on how your method is to clean, if you put on some earbuds and you listen to your music, boop, boop, you in and out. If you a person that you like a procrastinator, like a baby snail, this is not the job for you. But it's a great opportunity and it's a great side hustle. Number 17, sell products on Etsy. I tried to do that. I super suck at that. But if you're crafty, like I am, then it's a great way for you to sell things. Because you can sell anything that you make, that you're good at making. Let me say that, right? Now, Etsy does charge 20 cents per listing, and they will take a percentage of your sale. But guess what? So what? If you're good at making what you make and you're great at it, it's going to be worth the opportunity, right? In this side hustling. Number 19, Do tasks for people. Are you good at quick fix? Some people can't put a table together, right? Some people can't put a bike together. I was one of those people. I could not get a bike together. I was online. I forgot where I was looking to get a bike put together. And then I ended up being able to go to Walmart because I bought the bike from Walmart online. I was able to go to Walmart and have them put it together. I paid them $40 to put together that bike because my husband was overseas at the time. And I was so determined to ride my bike before he got back to put it together, right? So you could go to TaskRabbit or Handy and list your skill set. Number 20, become a freelance writer or proofreader. Now, some companies have their own in-house writers and editors, but others hire outside project people. If you're good at wordsmithing, pick up a freelance gig. It will be amazing, and it's a great side hustle. You could do emails, blogs, articles, whatever it is you do and you're great at writing, proofreading, do it. Again, you can use Fiverr or Upwork, okay? Number 21, wash and detail cars. That's not for me. I'm going to go to the car wash and pay my little $4. Back in the day, I belong to a car club now, so I just go on up in there, I pay my monthly fee, and I go in that boy 3, 4, 5 times a week, right? It could be twice on the same day. If I got my car washed, yes, it's a beautiful Saturday. I'm about to go brunching, boom, boom, or Sunday, going brunching. Oh, it started raining. I ran through all this dirt. My car is dirty. About to go to the car wash, right? Now, I don't go as much as I should, but baby, I'm going to do better because I'm paying that monthly fee and I'm going to get all my money's worth. 21, wash, detail cars is what I just said. 22, mow lawns, do yard work, rake leaves. Now, this is for the younger people, like probably kids. A very easy way for them to learn to be independent and little entrepreneurs, right? And they're still learning the ropes. If they learn young, when they grow up and they have their own homes, they'll be able to be amazing at keeping their house together. Number 23, become a coach, a life coach, a sports coach, a marriage coach, a cooking coach. You get it? Coach, if you love teaching something. Some of us are gifted at that. Turn it into a side hustle. 24, deliver packages with Amazon Flex. Your Amazon Prime account can quickly derail your spending. But if you use Amazon as a quick way to make money instead, you sign up to deliver packages with Amazon Flex. And again, it's another one of those jobs like Uber and Lyft. You get to schedule how you want. You set your own schedule, right? And I think the average driver makes between $18 and $20 an hour. Okay? Go to Amazon Flex to find out more information. Once again, they did not pay me. We are not partners. I'm giving a plug. It's not shameless. I'm giving it to you, my listeners, because if you use any of these sources and you are able to get you an extra streamline of income, then it's a blessing to us all. Okay? Number 25, sell baked goods. That's only if you can bake. Ooh. Now, don't go out to Kroger's and Myers and all these fancy stores and buy something and start breaking it down and trying to pass it off like, oh, these are TTfromtheD cookies. It's like, oh, these are amazing. They taste like, don't start trying to compare it because then they're going to stumble upon who you got it. Just, if you can bake, like shout out to people like Crystal P. Shout out to her daughter, Jars of Perfection. Right? Shout out to Loves Cooking, amazing baker, right? Just saying food, cookies, pies, whatever. If you can bake, you can do it, right? It's an amazing way to make extra money, okay? And it's something you love to do because you either can do it or you can't. Number 26, do makeup for special events. Now, you got to be good in doing natural makeup and amazing at doing the other level of it. And do you feel like you enjoy bringing out the best in women? I know some amazing male makeup artists, just like I know some amazing female makeup artists, right? And we are in a season right now where we're getting ready for weddings and proms and photo shoots. I just did an amazing photo shoot. Shout out to my hairstylist, Meet, who always gets me together, baby. And so she got me ready. And then, my makeup artist, shout out to Toy, honey child, always on point. So when I think about this, these are people who help me feel better and amazing and beautiful, to help me get what it is I'm trying to get accomplished. And that's whether I'm hosting or like if I'm doing a photo shoot or I'm doing an interview or whatever that looks like, right? Okay. And my final one, 27, become an event planner. I'm an event planner. I do a lot. If you go on my website, TTfromtheD.com, you can go through Craig Enterprises and you can see all the stuff I kind of do that I do have out there thus far. But become an event planner. If you love partying, you love planning things, then that might be something that's great for you. And you can coordinate and plan birthday parties, weddings, baby showers, engagements. When I tell you, it can just increase, and there's a market for it. Don't let nobody tell you it's not a market for it. It's a market for it because people are overwhelmed with life as it is. When we add things on like, oh, I'm about to get married, or oh, my daughter or my son's getting ready to go to prom, and I got to plan a send off because people are doing big, elaborate things. You need to let the stress level down. So why not hire somebody who specializes in that thing that's giving you stress? Why not? Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have an amazing, amazing, amazing Thursday. Tune in tomorrow because it's TGIF. And we're going to talk about some free flow Fridays. Until then, I'll see you soon.